Hi, this video is going to walk you through Topic 1 assessments, parts 1 through 6. This video, I'm going to talk pretty quickly through these instructions, so feel free to pause this video at any point or go back and re-listen to any of the instructions. Part 1 is picking your example situation. You're going to click here to pick your driver and your situation. A new window will pop up. It will present you with 4 drivers. You can choose any of these drivers, all right? Just pick the one that looks most interesting to you. Once you click on their image, you will be presented with 4 situations. Again, you can choose any of these situations. Choose the one that's most interesting to you. Once you click on your situation, a new tab is going to open up. It's going to have a picture. It's going to have your situation in words, data table, and your driver's reaction time. We need all of this info for our project. So what we're going to do is screenshot. You can see I'm screenshotting this whole thing. And I'm going to paste it right here into my part 1. It's going to be easy access. Part 1 is done. Part 2, we are going to use Plotly to graph your data. I'm not going to go into the instructions for Plotly in this video. You should click here for some visual instructions on how to make your graph. Once you make this graph, you're going to insert it on your slide here. Again, all the instructions are here on this link. When your part 2 is done, it should look something like this. Part 3 is to calculate your driver's velocity. This is finding the slope. Another way to say this is finding your driver's speed. How quickly are they driving down the road? So the way that we're going to do that is we have this other assignment that we worked on in class called calculating velocity. Both periods do have an answer key available to you. Slide 12 is where we're calculating the velocity for our specific situation. I would like to note that this data table that I worked with on this slide is different than the example that I'm presenting to you here in this video. However, the process is the same. You're going to screenshot your data table from your part 1. So if I was doing this again, I would screenshot this data table. I'm going to put it here. And then like we worked on in class in slides 1 through 11 here, you're going to set up your division problem to calculate velocity. So you're looking at your change in position over your change in time. And because we have a start of 0, 0, we can actually just do a division problem for our position divided by our time here at 10 seconds. Okay. So you're going to get a velocity here. Again, you're going to screenshot this entire slide here. I'm going to screenshot that, and then we're going to bring it over to our assessment and paste it here in part 3. Okay. So this shows the work that you did to calculate your velocity. Again, this is a different situation than the example I'm working with, but the process is the same. Once we have this super important velocity, we can move forward into slides 4, 5, and 6. So part 4 is pretty straightforward. It's going to go quickly, but it's a really important equation that we're writing here. We're looking at this equation of position equals velocity times time. So we need to put our velocity that we just calculated right into this equation. So I calculated the velocity from that last slide to be 38 meters per second. So now I have myself set up for parts 5 through 6. In fact, this is such an important equation that I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it right into my slide 5. Okay. Excuse me. Hey, you guys, I'm making a video. Can you keep it down? It's okay. So now I have my equation right here. And what I need to do is calculate their position, how far they're going to travel in their normal reaction time. So I'm going to rewrite this equation. Its position equals 38 meters per second times this time I'm going to get from my part 1, where it tells me their normal reaction time. So Hector's time is 0.7. Again, this situation is a combination of 2 different situations. So yours should not look like mine. It should look like yours would look depending on your situation. And I'm going to calculate this. Okay. Should be something in meters. Part 6 here, we're looking at what is the distance your driver is going to go in an impaired reaction time. So again, I need this really super important equation from part 4. I'm going to paste it in my work for part 6. And now this time I'm going to put in the driver's impaired reaction time, which I will find by clicking here. It's going to pop up this thing to create a copy of this impaired reaction time calculator. And all you need to enter on this slide is right here in the orange. Again, I'm going to double check. My driver's reaction time is 0.7. So I only need to put this here, 0.7. And you can see all of these numbers just sort of pop up. You're going to choose one of these. So this is their normal reaction time. You're going to choose one of these other 4 options. So say I choose the reaction time while texting. I'm going to put this number, 0.95 seconds, as my time here in part 6. I already forgot what it was, so I'm going to go check it out, 0.95. Now I'm going to have this distance, my position, again, it's going to be in meters once I put this into my calculator. And this is how you do parts 1 through 6.